What up, everybody? I am the Crypto Crow. Thanks for joining me. Just gonna have a little fun tonight. Actually, I've been working on something for hours, and it's probably all wrong. I'm just gonna tell you now. I'm no math wizard, but I gave it my all. Actually, what happened earlier is I meant to go live, and then I noticed I was dropping frames like the second I went live, so I rebooted my machine real quick. Sometimes it happens. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Might be a forced Windows update that's in the works. So, couple things. Just wanted to update everybody on gonna start this contest here pretty soon for these pretty badass cold storage coins. So I'm gonna confirm everything with them and hopefully start that this week. I was just trolled really hard in the open platform Telegram channel. It's kind of funny, man. Like, I thought it was a kid that was like just kind of running his mouth and just being a negative Nancy and just a little asshole. And it was a grown-ass man who worked for a media company. Like, he's like a media buyer. He was trying to say he was with the press, but he was just some troll who was a media buyer. And I was just shocked because I looked him up. And, yeah, it was so funny. Like, he was calling me an arrogant asshole and all because I was talking about the KuCoin video for open. And this and that, and for whatever reason, it just rubbed this dude all wrong. He's talking about, oh, this is so unprofessional. I think the dude hasn't been laid in like 6 years, is my guess. Probably because his attitude's bullshit. And I was gonna like put a big old picture of him and like just make fun of him, but you know, whatever. I'm not gonna stoop. But I was just shocked because I honestly thought it was like a little kid just like ranting. And no, it was a grown man, apparently semi-professional to some degree. Not a bad looking dude. So, you know, there's that. But, yeah, just a troll. I was just shocked. It's weird to see grown people act like that. Just, I don't know, like this sense of entitlement to, I don't even know what he was entitled to. But anyway, crypto brings out all types. It sure does. Cage match. No, I looked at this dude. He couldn't fight me in like thumb wrestling. But maybe that's part of his problem. I don't know. He's probably watching this now because I have a feeling he's going to start stalking me. And I'm not kidding. So anyway, I'll save him the embarrassment of his douchebaggery. But yeah, I was just kind of shocked by that. I thought it was funny. And yeah, we were like, we're talking about the TV show. I just sent a text message over to another network that's interested in airing. Apparently my editor just finished the first 13 episodes of the show. The first 13 episodes that are created from the videos that I already have on YouTube. And my Roku channel is live, so go to Roku and join it, subscribe or whatever. It's free. So subscribe to my Roku channel. It's Crypto Crow. And I am going to be putting the episodes of the show that the editor is exporting now. He's literally exporting everything as we speak. And then I'm going to get them all. And then I think I'm going to upload them in an unlisted channel on YouTube because I'm not sure yet if I can. I'm not sure of the legalities or like what YouTube's issue will. Actually, I'll talk to Ryan probably over at Google. And just ask him, like, what is it okay? Like, if this does air on television, is it a problem to then air on YouTube or what I need to do? But one way or another, they're going to end up on Roku. So for those of you that want shorter videos, well, these will be cut into like 27 minutes. So we're just basically taking, you know, different content segments, combining them, throwing some graphics on them, and we're calling that a season. But that's not the season that I'm going to be airing on these 5 networks. So, but yeah, it'll be cool. So I'm going to be sending out an email. Just bought a Roku for cheap on Amazon just to show support. Oh, dude, that's cool. Thanks, man. Is the name Crypto Crow trademarked? I know about the guy who's selling the t-shirts. I know it's like, to me, it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, like the guy kind of acted like, yeah, man, let's work together. And then he just drops off the face of the earth, continuing to do his own thing. So I think the guy's just fake and like whatever. But I have filed 2 different trademarks. I trademarked the Crow Your Coins and I trademarked the Crypto Crow. Apparently that guy didn't find him in any searches or whatever. So I don't know. And I haven't even bothered looking back into it. I just kind of filed everything and forgot about it. So It is what it is. I'm not too concerned with it. Like, you know, he wants to sell some shirts. All I know is that they better be for charity, like he said. AK, thanks for the content. Well, you're welcome, Justin. Sorry I missed the start. What's happening with open platform? Well, there's a big rumor. This is what started the fight with that troll. Because I didn't realize that I was like the only person that well, all I'm gonna say is that I'm very confident that open platform is going to be on KuCoin tomorrow. And so, you know, that's it. And I'm looking forward to that. Very much so. So, and yeah, I talked about it a little tiny bit earlier this afternoon because I saw Superman was talking about open in his video, and I just posted a comment under there like, hey dude, like it's gonna be on KuCoin tomorrow. And I was shocked that he didn't know already. Can you do a coin nominating competition like Crypto or Us? Maybe. Crow, a lot of people talking smack on you because you do ICO reviews. Go check Reddit. But I love it, man. You got to make that money for your family. You know, but how many of those people have actually watched more than one? That's my question. You know, like people who watch my ICO reviews and maybe they watch one and they're like, oh, whatever, dude. Like you get paid just to shill shit or what, like whatever. Like I hear it all too. I see it. It's like, but I don't really care because those yeah, people are always going to hate. I feel like people who watch the channel regularly get it. And like you guys, like I see a lot of the same people in here on a regular basis. And I know that you guys are here because you get it. The majority of you have been with me, honestly, from the very beginning and have never left. And I'm extremely grateful. But there are still a lot of newcomers who, you know, they might catch a random video because of like keyword, you know, they're searching for something using keywords. They're like, oh, this guy, he's like getting paid to promote these ICOs or whatever. And it's like, you know, it is what it is. But people that don't know how I do my reviews, they don't know how honest and kind of sometimes brutally honest I am in my ICO reviews. I get it. You know, like if I were a YouTube or like a YouTube fan and I were just starving for information all the time, I would probably get kind of bored of my ICO reviews as well, which is one of the reasons why I put a lot of time into the video I'm going to be doing tonight. Well, that I am doing now. I just haven't like officially started it. So, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, you know, people will come around. I think that it's going to be a matter for some of these people. Like I saw a comment the other day. This guy was like, dude, I thought you were a total shill asshole or whatever. I was so wrong about you. And I'm like, cool. Like, how do you respond to that? You know, like, yeah, I don't know. Just some people just love to hate. But, you know, a lot of people, I think, you know, if they're not regulars of the Crypto Crow channel, then they just don't quite understand yet. Coss throws fractions of dust to different coins. If I have a Coss, but how to use that money? Can I convert that to Coss shares? You're the best crypto YouTuber, bro. Oh, dude, thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. You spoke to the man in person about the KuCoin release, so suck it, troll. We love you, Crow, straight up and brutally honest, just the way we like it. I did not realize I was the only person, like, that knew what was going on with KuCoin. So, but, I mean, I did. I talked to the right people, and I think what kind of created the issue is that I was in the channel, and I was talking about things, and I was telling people, like, subscribe to my channel, because, like, I put a lot of cool stuff out. Apparently, that made me an arrogant prick. Actually, that's not it. What happened was somebody tried to troll me a little bit, and then one of the moderators in the chat kind of defended me, and that kind of shocked some people, and so then they kind of compounded it, like, no, we want to troll this dude because we don't like him, and wow, a moderator's like defending him kind of thing. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. Some people are just straight pricks on the internet for like really no reason whatsoever other than they just want somebody to hate on. Honestly. Oh, I am officially up to 60,000 Cardano. I bought like 32,000 more today. And I'm not going to lie, what I did was, so when I was running Profit Trailer, I threw a Bitcoin into the bot. And then it went out and bought a whole bunch of stuff. my VPS server reset its time, which sent everything on the bot out of whack. And I had a list like this long of coins that it bought. And I thought, man, and it's been a while, it's been a couple weeks, and some of them have gone up pretty decent amount in value. So what I did was I sold all the ones I had no interest in keeping, and like it had to have made a significant profit in the coins that it bought because a lot of them went up. So just selling the shit coins that it picked up, I mean, I shouldn't say shit coins because I eliminated a lot of the shit coins, but just the coins that I really don't have much, I don't have interest in owning or holding long term. I sold those out. I sold those off, and then I bought a Bitcoin worth of Cardano with it. And I still have a lot of other stuff that I can sell when I'm ready to start running the bot again here soon. So, yeah. Crypto Crow, timing is everything. Wish I could catch all your live streams, but tends to be these casual Sundays. Sorry, Izzy. What's going on with KuCoin? I missed it. EOS versus ADA. The fight is real. Yeah, I don't have it prepped and ready, but it was good to see. It was nice to finally see Charles Hopkinson come out swinging a little bit in a recent article. Hold on, maybe I'll just go ahead and pull it up because it's worth it. Cardano beat Bitcoin. I don't even know if that would be the right thing to. Yeah, here we go. CEO of Cardano. Cardano will overcome Bitcoin and Ethereum in 1 year. According to the founder and CEO of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, his coin will beat Bitcoin and Ethereum in 1 year. Mr. Hoskinson made the comments right after ADA reached the 7th position by market capitalization. Despite that all cryptos are in the green today, the turbulent times, yada, yada, yada. And then the article goes on and talks about, just different things where he's they're trying to support his claims. And, I thought good for him. Oh, you can't even see the damn article. Hold on, let me turn this on. There we go. So, thank you, David White. That was cool. Do you like Encash? Yes, I did a video on it. Utrust. I still love Utrust. I'm actually doing a live interview with the CEO of Utrust this coming week, I'm pretty sure. I need to double check the schedule, but I'm pretty sure. And for those of you that I know were in this channel today for the Seal Network interview that I was stood up on, there people reached back out to me and Heather, and they're like, we're so sorry. Like, I still don't know exactly what caused it. I don't know if it was a time zone confusion thing or what happened. I saw like an hour later that Bart was trying to blow me up all over. He's trying to blow me up on Skype. I came back to the computer and he had tried to call like 4 times. So it was just an honest mistake. But I said, okay, well, if you guys want me to do this again, you're going to have to give away some shit. It's basically what I said. I'm like, you guys are going to have to do some kind of giveaway. So tomorrow during the live interview, they are going to give away like 3,000 Seal tokens. So like 3 people from the chat, you post your Ethereum wallet addresses, they're going to send you 1,000 Seal tokens. And so it's just a nice gesture, you know what I mean? And I just figured, that'd be a good opportunity to try and get at least a few of you something. So anyway, yeah, this is the article that Charles Hoskinson was talking about. And yeah, I mean, I'm bullish. I'm extremely bullish on Cardano, and I think things are really going to start picking up for them soon. I know they're starting to ramp up with the proof of stake and all of that, and so yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it. I was proud of my man Charles. Let's see here. How about Debitum? It seems to be flatlined. Well, pretty much everything is flatlined right now. Even Bitcoin is flatlined. I mean, it like rose up over 8,500, but it's in such a downtrend. It's like I watched this guy's technical analysis video. I was watching one actually today, and it was kind of scary because I know this guy knows his stuff, and I was like, man, this is going to be kind of shitty. I almost wonder if I have too much light going on. Let me turn this off real quick and see. Yeah, that's a little better, I think. I don't know. I play with my lighting every day. I still can't get it right. I really have to get a photographer in here to structure it, set up everything. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then sometimes 7 lights going on in here, and I know it's overkill, and I'm not doing it right. I love Neo. I just don't own any. Do you still like Crowd Machine? I saw it listed on IDEX. I do like Crowd Machine, but I don't like IDEX, so I'm probably not going to buy any on there. Cardano is 90% of my portfolio. Well, let's put it this way. I know that if Cardano moons soon, a lot of my followers are going to be rich. Hey, Crypto Crow, what is the latest we can buy the tickets for World Crypto Con? I want to go, but unsure of the price. Any thoughts? World Crypto Con, and then we'll get on with the KuCoin Coss fight. So the link's in my description down below. You can find that there. But World Crypto Con, I don't know if there is a limit. You could probably even get tickets like, I don't know. I don't know how they do this stuff. General attendee badge is $600. There is a coupon code. That's right. I have a coupon code. I think it's $100 off. So I'll need to throw that up there. I haven't even checked the statistics in this in a while to see how many people. Last I checked, like not a lot of people had bought tickets yet, and I know that a lot of people are waiting to find out like how much money am I going to make this year before I go to this CryptoCon thing. I can tell you right now, I know I'm going. I mean, after flying to New York that last week, I think I'm pretty comfortable. I think, I get drunk enough. I'll be able to handle a flight to Vegas. So I'm definitely going, my wife and I. So great time to buy Bitcoin, actually, on uptrend. But, Izzy, it is not. I do not think it is officially on an uptrend. I really don't. I think it's still on a downtrend, man. I made a prediction that Bitcoin was going to hit $20,000 by the end of this month because I honestly expect it. See, there we go. We're already dipping. And if you look at the long-term chart, Bitcoin is just a choppy downtrend. And I'm not 100% sure why it's still the case. I was honestly expecting the consensus and all the pump and everything going on to just really, I feel like the exact opposite happened. And so, and unfortunately, I really don't have many answers. The only answers that I've come up with is that Bitcoin and really the alt market associated with it, obviously, that's kind of all in one hat, is either A, being manipulated, or B, just a lot of these whales, a lot of these players in the market are just selling off. They're just selling their coins off, and they want to drive the price down before they get really deep back in before the huge bull run. The question is how low does it have to go? I saw this one TA guy who, he's typically pretty good. He was basically saying it could get down to like, what did he say? I think he was trying to say $2,500 or something crazy. And, but every time somebody does TA, they basically say, well, it can either go down to $2,500 or it can go up to $13,500. We'll just have to wait and see. And they redo their Fibonacci retracement patterns like 3 or 4 different ways. And it's like, so it's like they're talking, but most of them don't really give any concrete, this is exactly what's going to happen, because the fact of the matter is nobody really knows for sure. And because anything could happen, there could be huge news that comes out tomorrow morning and start the bull trend, while everyone else could be talking about, oh, we're still in a bearish market, we're still doing this, and we're anticipate it dropping another $3,000, and this is a good time to short. I mean, it's like, look, I appreciate and I respect the art, and I do believe that technical analysis, when you're really good at it, is as much an art form as it is anything else. But it's crypto, man. Like, there's no sense to be made on a general day. So that's it. Credits to the moon. I still don't have any credits, but I will say that I noticed that it was just listed on hold on, credits. Was it listed on KuCoin? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put my Bitcoin in it. Okay, yeah. You can get credits on KuCoin and on Coss Exchange. So that's pretty cool. So, and yeah, I'm digging that. All right, so let's get on with the meat of the show before we lose too many more people by rambling. All right, so here's the thing. Let me pull up my picture here. Wow. All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of disclaimers on this because, A, I am not a math wizard, for one. The way I calculated this, to some of you smarter than me, of whom I'm sure will let me know in the chat or the comments later, So here's what I did. I took the current price of KuCoin is $3.85 at the time I did it. It's already gone up, so it's gone up almost 10 cents. Price of Coss is 20 cents. The all-time high of KuCoin is 20 bucks. All-time high of Coss is almost $3. All right. Now, and I'm starting at the top, and I'm gonna work down, and I'm gonna explain everything. Now, I talked earlier about KuCoin, but I didn't talk much about Coss. I'm pretty sure I bought some Coss at ICO, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't even log in to check, but I'm pretty sure I've got some. Now, I based everything off a Bitcoin price of $8,542, which is where it was when I was working on this graphic. And I was working on all of this stuff for a few hours. So, 1 Bitcoin of KuCoin shares, you get 2,218 KuCoin shares. If you were to take the all-time high value of KuCoin, all right, at the time where Bitcoin was like 19 grand or whatever. But like if I were to buy 1 Bitcoin worth of KuCoin shares and it gets back to its all-time high, that'd be about $44,648. If I do the same thing with Coss coin based off of the 20-cent value right now and calculate it against its all-time high of $2.91, 1 Bitcoin worth today regaining to the point of its all-time high would be $124,286. So there's a huge difference in profitability potential just based off of today's price and if they were to both hit their all-time high. So from there, if you start off with if you got 1 Bitcoin worth of KuCoin shares, 1 Bitcoin worth of Coss shares, with KuCoin, you're making 71 cents daily KuCoin bonus. With Coss, you're making 86 cents. Now, keep in mind that on both of these, you're not paid in fiat currency. You're paid in fractional crypto, all right? So you're ultimately able to build a pretty vast, like everything that's traded on these exchanges, you're getting tiny little fractions of everything that trades every day. So basically, they take 50% of the trading fees of all the trades, and those trading fees are then distributed amongst all of the holders of the coin, of the exchange coin, all right? Now, I talked about owning Coss a few months ago. Yeah, I did. I know I have quite a bunch. I haven't checked it recently. But Coss, I think, was my first love, and then I really started to grow to appreciate KuCoin because KuCoin's getting a lot of the best stuff, and I found out why. I have a pretty good idea anyway. We'll just call it speculation. We'll call it rumor. But I have a pretty good idea as to why KuCoin's getting a lot of the top ICO coins. Bam. All right? And I'm going to get into that in a little bit because that's kind of how I'm going to seal this thing up. Now, love the freestyle rap. Did I rap? All right. So now what I did was I based this whole thing off of an 8-month period, which is basically starting today all the way up to January. Again, under the assumption that come January, these coins will reach their all-time highs again. Now, realistically, I expect a lot of money to go into the market, and I expect these all-time highs to be broken within half the time. Now, and Coss has the basic ones. Will Coss ever get the volume, though? And we're going to go over that. Hopefully this video helps, but we'll see. So, now, what I did was I took if you look at the growth chart over either one of these coins, you'll see a pretty much a flat line, and then like the last couple months as we headed into January, everything spiked, okay? So what I did was just to make it easier to calculate. Like this isn't an exact calculation here. So I want to make sure that that's very clear. But what I did was I divided the total market cap growth by 8, which is the number of months between now and January, which is the time it was at its all-time high. So hopefully that makes sense. So I basically have a monthly breakdown, and when I divided that 8-month, when I divided the growth of the market cap from point A to point B, divided it by 8, I came up with 1.33. Okay, so what I did at that point is each month I took the number of coins that I bought, and because I can't really calculate specifically the price value and the way that these calculators work, like the KuCoin calculator and Coss calculator, you have to plug in the number of coins you own, not the not the value of the coins. It gives you the value of those coins, right? So what I did was I instead of trying to calculate cash value, I calculated based off of the coins growth. So growing my coins instead of growing the dollar value of the coins. All right, it averaged out to be about the same. So yes, Kevin. Now, so here we go. So basically, you're going to see, you've probably already seen this. It's pretty similar. And there's a lot of things that you just cannot calculate in this equation to really get the definitive winner of it all. However, you know, month one, you're looking at $11,360 in value based off of a 1.33 times growth of your KuCoin shares. And you continue to do that each month. Next month, you're 15,000, 20,000, 26, almost 27,000, 35,000. Now, as the value of your coins grow, and the same goes here. The only difference is that with Coss coins, because they're so much cheaper, you're starting off with significantly more. Okay? So with Coss, you're starting off with 42,710 coins for 1 Bitcoin. Oh my God, you again? Hold on a minute. All right, I'm so tired of banning you tools. All right, any mention of that shitcoin, yeah, Barrelict, you got it right. So I just removed him. All right, I hate when people come on and like try to like push just crap coins, and I don't know if it helps. That I don't know why they do that. Anyway, so basically, when you sum everything up with the same calculations, you notice that because Coss, with Coss coin, you start off a little bit higher in trade value. So you start off about 86 cents, whereas KuCoin, you start off about 71 cents for the same money. Right. VJ. So I'm going to explain that. So, but anyway, so we're not even going to look at the value of the cryptocurrency that you're generating, okay, over time. But in month one, you're basically going to do about $28.50 here. You're going to make about almost $35 with Coss coin. And you go down the list. The month two, you're at $38, $50, $67. By month 8, you're looking at $211 in dividends, basically paid out, okay? $255 with Coss. Now, this is also based off of the trade volume of the exchanges as they are today. This does not equate for, which is the big kicker, okay? This is not calculated based off of the potential exponential growth of the trade volume over that 8-month period either. This is strictly based off of the potential value of the coins you're holding. So that begs the question, well, which exchange is better? Because the higher the trade volume versus the number of shares that are outstanding is going to play a pretty significant role in your overall growth potential and your dividend earnings. So, if I look at KuCoin shares, actually I don't want to look at KuCoin shares. I want to look at KuCoin itself. $32 million in trade volume, where Coss is it's not even 2 million. Coss is a baby. It's a fledgling. It's a baby chick. And you're still, I hate to say this, but even with so much less volume, Coss it appears to be much more profitable as an investment. So, you know, by the time all is said and done, you've done an extra $923 in free crypto as a dividend, $764 in free crypto on KuCoin. Well, growth based on trade volume of 520 without growth projections, and that's the same. So either or. So what happens is, right now, KuCoin is obviously a much more popular exchange. Why? Because they are getting a lot of, like, the key, Dragon Chain, obviously Ethereum, Nano, Neo, EOS, but more than that, credits, which they both have now. There are a lot of Sun Contract. You've got the key Matrix AI Network, which is a good one. Zilliqa, A-Chain, a lot of these coin, Ontology. I mean, I could go on. They're getting a lot of Deep Brain Chain. I'm actually thinking about picking up some of that. But they're getting a lot of the really good ICOs as soon as they hit exchanges. KuCoin is becoming kind of the go-to exchange. Now, and I'm going to say this is a rumor, but rumor is one of the reasons why they get these is because a lot of exchanges on the market. Now, I don't know Coss's business model, but I know that the majority of the exchanges out there require ridiculous upfront payments. I know of exchanges who have asked for Lambos, $1 million cash, $10 million cash, like all of it. Well, what KuCoin does is they basically make like an investment in the ICO company. They basically say, we want X number of your tokens, and then we're going to help you market on the exchange, which helps everybody. And so that's one of the reasons why, A, they're getting much cooler projects, because they're only going after the ones that they really believe are going to do well. B, they have a vested interest in those tokens doing well, so they're going to establish more trading pairs for them, which helps the liquidity and the overall trade volume, yada, yada, yada. You get where I'm going with this. So long term, that's the question that you have to ask yourself. If I'm looking at KuCoin and Coss right now, Coss looks like a significantly better value, because overall I'm going to generate more tokens, I'm going to make more money, and I'm able to get in it much less because I'm able to get 42,000 tokens. Now, as the value of those tokens continues to rise, my overall exponential growth on either platform that I'm holding is going to continue to rise as well. Now, the other question, and one of the big factors is one of the ways I feel KuCoin has a way to kind of balance this out, which I did not even come close to trying to attempt to calculate. But if I'm going to look at both of these platforms, I'm going to say KuCoin has a better opportunity for turning the $764 in 8 months, the $764 in crypto that I'm obtaining just by holding KuCoin shares on the exchange. I'm probably going to be getting fractions of much better ICO coins and projects the second they start trading on that exchange than Coss is, because Coss is not getting a lot of this top-end cryptocurrency stuff as soon as it hits exchanges. So overall, they could become fairly equal. I just know that KuCoin is becoming a much bigger brand name, and I think it's KuCoin security. I mean, a lot of the stuff KuCoin has going for it is driving up the interest, and it's driving up its trade volume. That's also why that's why it's already $3. However, this is another note to make, or another point. Where is it here? All right. So looking at the circulating supply. Now this is another kind of a leg up, I feel, because there's a total supply of 200 million Coss coins. 118 of them, 118 million are already in circulation. So when you're looking at this valuation, 21 cents, that's gone up since I started this video. So the which is good. I want both of these exchanges to do well. But the circulating supply, it's just over half. Now, if I were to look at the same thing there's a 180 million total supply of KuCoin shares, but only 11.1 million are even in circulation right now. So what's going to happen to this price as more of these are picked up? So overall, KuCoin, it's almost like if KuCoin and Coss were both in a cage fight, both of them would be kicking the shit out of each other for different reasons. And I kind of think that it's almost like if you want to call, who has the better exchange, whoever has the best ICO projects coming to their exchange first, and you want to call that stamina in the middle of a really brutal, very equal kind of fight, KuCoin could potentially win that fight having more stamina. Lack of stamina makes a coward of us all. So, by that standard, KuCoin definitely has a leg up. But sheer profitability right now, Coss looks really, really good. Did all that make sense? Does it matter how much KuCoin you hold? Yes, it does. Here's how this works. So I'll show you both of them. KuCoin calculator. All right. And they're both pretty similar, except the KuCoin one actually shows you all of the everything you're going to get in a day. So let's say, where do we start off? So 2,218 coins. So basically 2,218 coins. This is basically 1 Bitcoin worth of KuCoin. It's basically 0.72 cents a day. And that 72 cents is oh, hold on. Let me show you. Let me get rid of this image real quick. There we go. So this is the calculator, KuCoinshares.com. You plug in your 2218, you hit calculate, and that shows you your bonus. This is your daily bonus right here. Now this is a little off, obviously, because this is saying this is old now. It's a few hours old, and KuCoin, I think the price has gone up. Yeah, it's gone up like 10 cents each. So this is a little off. But anyway, I think it was like 71 cents to start off with anyway. It's not that big of a difference. So anyway, 72 cents a day based off of current trade volume, based off of the current value of KuCoin shares held on KuCoin. And this is the breakdown of a day's worth of cryptocurrency dividends. So, you look at some of the here, credits is on here now. 0.009692 worth of credits every day for free as a dividend. And that's how these work. You got Debitum in here. You've got all kinds of stuff. Siren Labs. Looks like co-vesting, Zilliqa, you name it. It's a long list, as you can see. 1.3 full tokens a day of that. So now when you look at this huge list, right? Let's say after a month, what does let's just say $800, what does $800 a month in free crypto look like? Divide these fractions, which I was not even going to attempt to do for this video, to be quite honest. But you divide these fractions, you add them up, or you multiply them based off of the value that you're going to generate in a month. Now, the thing of it is, though, is this calculation is based off of a dollar amount. Now, it's calculated based off of the number of tokens you own, but if these tokens are worth more, the dividend shares that you're generating, as I understand it, continues to rise as well. So if let's just say 2,000 tokens becomes worth, if it ends up being worth $20,000, well, you're making that much more token or crypto dividends. And CossCoin basically works the exact same way. But CossCoin, I will say KuCoin is, there are a lot of reasons why, honestly, I think KuCoin does a lot better. KuCoin is just an exchange. CossCoin, or the Coss exchange, it looks like they've got plans to do all kinds of stuff. So it's almost like they just threw a bunch of darts at a board and they're like, all right, well, we're going to do this and we're going to do that and we're going to add this and another thing. And we want all these services. And honestly, their website, just the way they're doing this, it's not clean. It doesn't look good. It looks bulky and lame. It's not even loading properly. And the thing of it is when I went down here and I'm trying to find like their social media and stuff like that, when I found their social media links, they went, like one of them went to Litecoin founder's Twitter account. It didn't even go to CossCoin. And then their Facebook went to somebody else. I don't remember what it was. And it didn't make any sense. And I just felt like CossCoin, while being potentially very lucrative from an investment perspective, they're kind of all over the place. Like, who's managing their website? And if they're going to do stupid stuff like that with their social media links and things of that nature, or even if it's being done without their knowledge, but that hasn't been changed, that doesn't inspire me to feel overly secure in using their website as an exchange for my business. And there are a lot of reasons why KuCoin really, it's like, even though I think, and obviously looking at these numbers, even though I feel like Coss has a significant advantage up front in money, I feel long term, I feel safer with KuCoin as an exchange. I really do. And that's I own both of them. Like, I mean, I own a lot more Coss than I own a KuCoin, to be quite frank with you. So there you go. Let's see what your stuff is. New UI coming soon. They are changing all of that. Well, that's good. I look forward to seeing it. I haven't seen anything about it. That's the thing. I was trying to find news about what's going on with Coss because I feel like they've been kind of dead in the water a little bit. They're just not really marketing themselves. It's like nothing's really happening, which is why they're struggling. Now, I'll tell you straight up, I'm probably I want to pick up some Coss. Like, I'm going to get more. I do plan on getting more. I just didn't do it today because I was too busy buying more Cardano. Let's see here. Where did you find out about the new UI? It's all in Telegram. No marketing yet. Gotcha. Coss has instructions on keeping your tokens in your own wallet and still get the dividends. Yes, I know they do. You can use like my Ether wallet for that. Seems like they're spread a little too thin. That's kind of my impression. I like Coss. Like, I really do. Don't think that I don't. And their actual exchange isn't bad. It's just the website overall isn't very inspiring yet. And whereas KuCoin, when I'm using KuCoin for anything, like, on no exchange do I leave anything. I mean, everything gets sent to a wallet. The only exchange that I used and I actually held some stuff on, which I just cleaned out, was Bittrex, and that was for the bot trading. And I'm taking a break briefly because I'm waiting to see this new bot. I'm waiting to see how good it is. Crow is so gay for Cardano. I really am. I feel really good. Like, the fact that, like, my original goal was to get 50,000, and the fact that I now have 60,000, I'm very happy with that, I have to say. And we're all gay for him. That's funny. Any idea on when they will unlock open tokens and how many tokens will be needed for a masternode? I do not know that. Actually, I probably do. It's in this giant paper that they gave me. But I have not had the opportunity to read through the entire thing, so some of those details are probably in there. I know that their big thing right now is about like open chain, and they've got some really big stuff going on. Like, I'll tell you honestly, I've already forgotten some of the stuff that has been shared with me. I just know it's huge. Like, I'm really pumped about open and where it's going. But I didn't even know about this masternode business, so I'm going to have to look deeper into that. What I will say is that I'm working on getting Ken. We were going to do this when I was in New York. Like I said, we were going to do this big interview. We just were not able to connect, man. I mean, we were both being pulled in so many different directions. We didn't like schedule it out properly, so it didn't happen. I really do like Ken. Like, he's just cool. Like, his whole team's just badass, and they're cool people. They're not like, they're people that I can actually hang. Like, Ken is definitely somebody I can hang out with. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's not even the point. But I guess the point I am making is we are going to be doing a live interview. It could even happen this week. I don't know. I don't know everything that's on Ken's agenda right now, but I do know that I want to do a live interview, and I want him to explain all these little details. And keep in mind, Open Network has never paid me anything. Like, I'm definitely on the Open Jock, but they haven't paid me anything to be there. Crow, where do you see Cardano by year end in 2019? Ooh, lordy, lordy. I made a prediction before about Cardano potentially being able to get up to $24 each, realistically, by the end of 2018. By 2019, man, it could be three figures, somewhere in the three figures. But we'll see. I mean, I know. And as soon as I start talking about all that stuff, everybody's talking market cap this, market cap that. Market cap doesn't mean jack shit if $5 trillion goes into the market cap. Anything could happen. So, you know, and I know that a lot of people, they make these comments about some of my videos like, well, why don't you calculate everything on market cap? Why do you use fiat? Why do you talk about fiat? It's not about fiat. Why do you market cap? And I'm like, dude, I get it. I'm not preaching to the nerds out there who sit around calculating market cap on everything they see, and they price everything against Bitcoin and Satoshis. You're not my people. I talk about and I explain things using fiat currency as a gateway and like kind of that first step. I'm trying to educate people based off of what they already know and understand. I wish people would get that through their heads. Anyway. What wallets would you suggest for a guy who does not have Trezor, etc.? It depends on what you're holding in it. Honestly, it really does. It just depends. I mean, I talk a lot about that. Oh, here, I'll get a shameless plug. Look at my description. Look at my description and go down and, hold on. So here, I'll show you. This is my public profile. On Udemy, 11,700 students learning about wallets, about crypto, about technical analysis, about all kinds of stuff, especially because of my new. So this course, my first course, was a bestseller. And then this is hot and new, so you might want to check it out and educate yourself. You can convert non-ERC20 tokens to Ethereum with Coss. Can you with KuCoin? Not that I know. Not that I know. Crow's right. Hashtag macro thinker. Open network will open high and dip? Question mark. Will it open around ICO? I don't know that. I really don't. I don't know the nitty gritty specifics on that stuff. I'm as anxious to find out as you. Let's just put it that way. Look, here's the thing. Like, I'm curious to see. Here's so if Open Network pops up on the exchange tomorrow, and it just like booms to the moon, or it's listed at a ridiculously high listing price right from Jump Street, I don't think I'll feel as good about that long term as if it is basically allowed to grow organically. And so, and based off of conversations that I've had, I'm pretty sure that they want this to be a more organic growth over time. These guys are not looking to like, oh, let's all go buy Lambos on Tuesday because we just like pumped and dumped our shit on Monday and we're all filthy rich now. That's not the mentality of these guys, man. These guys kind of want to change the world. And so, you know, they are very, very proud of what they're building and their whole project and the implications, everything that this thing's going to do. And I think they are much more comfortable with this growing organically over time. Not a big giant pump and then a crash and then it just like flatlines for 6 months. I don't think they want that. Jason is wrecking fools today. I don't know what that means. I'm not trying to wreck anybody. Wow, I didn't know. So this is a new course. Yes, David White. It is a brand new course. I launched it a couple weeks ago. It's already had 75 reviews. And so it's 25 lectures, 4.5 hours. It's a badass course. Like this advanced course blows my beginner course out of the water. It really does. Like on every level. So yeah, check it out. Links are right in the description. I think the new course is the very first link right there in the description. It says new course. Leg kicks for all the haters. That would be funny. That'd be a funny event. Just line them up. Let me just crack them all. It's funny because I just watched a video recently on Chuck Liddell. Like this crazy dude wanted to be a ninja, and he had Chuck Liddell leg kick him, hit him in the side, and then hit him in the face. So stupid. I mean, I could tell. I know a punch, man, and I know Chuck Liddell was taking it easy on the dude, and it was more just for video. But stuff still hurts. If you get the right angle on a leg kick, and you get that downward angle, man, and you get that shin bone, the ridge of your shin bone, just cut right into somebody's thigh, and they're not like tightened up. You just cut in that loose meat. You can do it gently and make somebody limp. I'm not kidding. I've done it. I love leg kicks. They're nasty. California Dreaming. Why are you throwing so much money at me? I feel like I should be taking my shirt off or something. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Open. Only 1/4 of the tokens sold have been released. Every 30 days, Open will release another 1/4. Then the bonuses will be released. Right. That's true, too. And that's to limit people dumping. But I don't think there's going to be a lot of people dumping Open. Not if they're smart. I think, and I was in there, and that's one of the reasons I was in the Telegram today talking to people, and I was kind of pumping things up a little bit. Because I wanted to kind of get the vibe. Like, are people planning on dumping it? Did I see a lot of talk like, oh, yeah, as soon as it hits exchanges, I'm going to dump it at 3x? You know, I didn't see none of that. Everybody that I saw in that Telegram tonight, before Mark was trolling me, I had ulterior motives in there, but Mark had it all wrong. It wasn't about shilling. It was really just trying to get some people's real input on what their intentions are tomorrow. If it does, in fact, hit the KuCoin exchange. And the sentiment that I got out of a lot of what was going on in that channel is that people are looking to not only hold, but get a lot more. So, I don't know. I expect good things. I believe that KuCoin are now burning coins each period also, like Binance. That would be really good to prove. I would love to know that for sure. You know, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Like, at this point, I feel, all right, I've got my 60,000 Cardano, and I would be interested in stocking up on more KuCoin and Coss, to be quite honest with you. Because I think it'd go, either way you slice it, both of them are going to grow this year. Why is ADA better than EOS? Oh, that's a whole nother fight video. That's a whole other fight video. We'll have to get into that. This has already been almost an hour. Crow Man, much love from California. Well, thank you, Bar Dude. KuCoin has also partnered with Haddix, so the potential is more so than Coss. Okay. Hey, Jay, in your honest opinion, do you think that stable coins could wreck the crypto buzz in the long run? Love from Ireland. I don't know what you mean by stable coins. I don't, because if it's a specific coin, I've never heard of it, to be quite honest with you. And if you mean coins that don't have a lot of volatility, I don't see those wrecking anything. Detailed Coinigy walkthrough and usage would be most welcome. Did buy both Udemy course a couple days ago. Okay, Steven, duly noted, man. I appreciate that feedback. Detailed Coinigy walkthrough and usage. Okay. I mean, I thought I did do some of that, but I know that I didn't do as much about Coinigy in this new video, just because of the API keys and things like that. I'm like a little freaked out. Like ever since all that security stuff, I'm a little weary. But maybe I'll set up some fake accounts and use those. And yeah, that's a good point. I will add some Coinigy walkthroughs and usage stuff to the new course. How do going to be huge, making their own blockchain off of EOS. All right. USDT just put out another 2.5 billion. Any thoughts? I don't even touch Tether anymore, man. I don't know what the hell they're doing with that. I find it interesting that, you know, there was all that FUD and all that hoopla about them being looked into about Tether, and like, is it actually backed by anything? Or are they just literally like creating this stuff out of thin air and it's not supported on any level? But I mean, if they're still doing it, I mean, I assume they showed somebody something basically to, but I don't know. Crypto Crow, what do you think about Daneel? They partnered with IBM. They are making an app that uses IBM's artificial intelligence platform called Watson that will integrate with Google Home. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me take a look. That's actually kind of interesting. And you don't sound like somebody who is just like trying to push crap coins on me. You actually look legitimately interested. So we'll take a look. Let's see if is this an ICO. Daneel AI, the most powerful AI and cryptocurrency at your service. I'm getting a scratch in my throat. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what. Interact with Daneel. Could there be an easier way of obtaining information than simply asking for it? To get Daneel's insights, all you have to do is express a request. Interesting. Apply to become a beta tester now. Tradable token. Dan token is... Oh, it's already available. I'll have to look into this a little deeper. I will say with all of the artificial intelligence folks that were at this cryptocurrency influencers award thing, it definitely sparked my interest. Not that I haven't been interested in AI before. I mean, it's always been a thing for me. But it's not anything that I really dove into that deep. So their community's not that big yet. But I mean, let me see what's up. Hold on. Daneel. So, all right, it's almost 13 cents, up 8%. 110,000 trade volume, 69 million supply, about 32 million circulating. All-time high, about 43 cents. Interesting. I'll look into this more. Thanks for that tip. I actually appreciate that. Because this looks like a cool thing. I'm going to actually read, maybe I'll read the white paper or something this week. Crow, what has been your best investment to date? Icon. Icon, like, takes the cake there. I'm not convinced that it's a good thing to buy right now, but buying it at 11 cents at ICO is like the best thing ever. You hear anything about the Goldman Sachs backed USD coin? Yeah, I did. I honestly, it's kind of a catch-22, right? I mean, I got into this because I'm like, man, crypto's going to take over the world and kick all these bankers' asses right out of it. And almost like that movie Trading Places. It's kind of what I expected. I don't know if any of you guys even know because it's an old movie. If you're young, Trading Places movie. Oh, here, I'll play the trailer. Because this is honestly, that's just so funny. So this movie is honestly kind of, when I think of crypto, this is kind of what I expected to happen to all the bankers. Like, Eddie Murphy is cryptocurrency, and Dan Aykroyd is the big banker. So we'll watch this real quick.
I'm considering going long on April wheat. What do you think, Valentine?
I can think of 3 real good reasons why you shouldn't do something like that, George. 1, the Russian wheat harvest isn't going to be as bad as everybody thinks. And 3, judging from all these jewels around your girlfriend's neck here, I think you'll need every penny you got just to keep her happy.
That's not a very good trailer. Basically, the whole movie is like Dan Aykroyd is this big investment guy, like this stockbroker, whatever the hell, I don't even remember. Comes from a lot of money, he's on the top of the world and the whole thing. And these rich, really rich guys basically made a bet that they could take I don't even remember if Eddie Murphy was homeless or what his deal was. He was just like kind of a, just didn't have a lot of money, didn't have a lot of stuff going for him. And they wanted to see if they could create somebody, that was really rich and, knew his stuff and just trade places based off of their, like, if their circumstances were to be different. And and that's it. Like, that's honestly what, a $1 bet. I almost felt like that movie was probably spawned on the idea that, like, the Vietnam War was all based off a $1 bet. But anyway, damn, that is so funny and remembered. Oh, I love this movie. The movie was great. I didn't realize trailers were that bad back then. Hold on. I want to actually see a real trailer of it. Here we go.
Everybody wants to be us. They want to be Superfly. I say, to the hut.
most absurd nightmare. I was poor and no one liked me.
I know what you're thinking. You see Porgy and Bess? We can make it, baby. Me and you.
Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy are trading places.
Help! Help! Hey, I don't want your bag, man. Help! 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 Help!
I'll bet that man could run our company as well as your young Winthorpe.
Are we talking about a wager, Randolph?
Is there a problem, officers?
Oh, Winthorpe. I'm glad your parents are not alive to see this.
What? No, wait! Now, this is totally preposterous. I'm not a thief.
That gives you the gist. It's a long trailer. I don't want to bore you guys if you're not into it. So anyway, yeah. The guy in the gorilla suit is still stuck on the train. A great movie. A bet. Yeah. All right. So that's it. I mean, what based off of this whole thing, I don't know if I spent all that time, if it was even worth it. Hopefully, is this whole KuCoin versus Coss thing helpful to you guys? Does this deserve a like smash or a positive comment? I don't know. But I'm honestly, even after going through all this, I'm still kind of on the fence. So I would honestly say that at this point in time, even though the potential profitability, strictly looking at the numbers and nothing else, Coss looks like the winner. If I'm going to go with my gut and go with an exchange that I feel more secure and safe using, I'm going to go with KuCoin. That's just my personal impression, my personal opinion. So, KuCoin, but throw some into Coss in case they get better. Exactly what I've done. So, yeah, it's exactly right. Like, and when I talk about build for retirement, ultimately, you can get positions in both of these and just let them sit and accumulate. You know, you bet on two horses. If they're the only two horses in the race, you're bound to win somehow. And that's kind of how I look at it. If you were to continue adding to your positions in either one of these or both, the exponential accumulation over time is going to be ridiculous. And the more you get in, that's the thing with Coss, man. It's like a big gamble to be like, well, is Coss going to get better? If they're going to redo their site and things are going to start looking cleaner and the user more user friendly and all that, then Coss might get a Bitcoin out of me. Yeah, I mean that's really my impression. I think they're actually both pretty decent. My personal opinion is, I mean, they're both worth a little investment at least, and see where they go. So that's it, man. Love your videos, bro. Keep up with good content. You gave a really good investment pick in the key. Good. I'm glad. I mean, I really do. Like, here's the thing, whether it's a paid review or it's an exchange coin review or whatever the hell is going on, I just give it to you straight as I see it, guys. Like, I've been dabbling with Coss and with KuCoin, and I really kind of wanted to go through this and go into the history and the market cap and just go into this whole thing and try to figure out, like, what would make people the most money. And so hopefully you found this video helpful. And, yeah, that's it for now, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to go upstairs and work on some more stuff. I've got a whole bunch of people waiting on me for emails, to respond to some, support emails. So, I'm going to actually get started. This is going to be a real busy week. I will say that, because I got to get all this stuff situated for the TV show. I got to get everything. I got so much to do. It's going to be stupid. So you'll probably start getting more videos of me yawning this week. All right, well, thanks each and every one of you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. Honestly, you guys make every night that I do this and the work that I put into these videos absolutely worth it, even if nothing more than just to watch you guys and chat. I love your comments, and you guys make me feel like it's all worth it, and I really do appreciate it. So until probably tomorrow, crow your coins, guys. Thank you, and good night.